What's up, everybody? I'm Myron, the world's most irritating father.
And I'm Makhai, the silent assassin.
And you are tuned in to our show, Conversations with Myron and Makhai, where you will not only see our fun, silly side like our videos,
but you'll see our more serious side as well.
And on this show, our aim is to allow you to really get to know us, shine light on all the active fathers, single mothers, and to uplift any kids who suffer from not having an active father and feel like they're abandoned.
Welcome to Conversations with Myron and Makhai.
Oh, yeah. Yo, y'all know what's going on, man. Look, we back with episode 2 of Conversations with Myron and Makhai. Y'all know I had to do it big, man. I brought my nephew with me. They kept on talking about it in the comments. Where your nephew at? So you know I had to bring you, dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, dog. What? Bro, nah. Sit down. This ain't no skit. This live, dog. This a podcast. Sit down, bro. Come on, sit down. Get your mic back. Y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't even ask no questions on why I got the outfit on or something, dog. Like I got the outfit on because y'all. What you is 17 now?
Yeah,
18. I ain't never seen y'all have a fight. I don't even know if y'all can fight, dog. Like, can you fight?
One time.
See that? Huh?
We fought one time.
We didn't fight. I'd have whooped your ass. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm saying, that's why I wore this outfit. You know, this like a wrestling outfit, dog. So I was going to, like, try to show y'all, like, throughout the show, I probably was going to try to show y'all, like, how to put the foo fights on somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real fight is where it is. What you looking at me like that for, Mac? What's on your mind?
You don't fight in that?
Have you ever seen a wrestling match? Do you watch wrestling?
So you telling me you like getting on the mat, touching other dudes?
No, it ain't. But first of all, you watch wrestling. You watch wrestling a lot. You used to love wrestling. I don't think you ever watched wrestling. You was never a fan of wrestling. You watch wrestling, so they be having on little tight outfits. But even when you go to school, I mean, not school, but like, it's school, and they had a little wrestling matches and stuff like that. They got these little outfits on like that. But I was just wearing this because I'm like, today on the podcast portion is going to be showing y'all how to fight, like show y'all how to get out, like put your dukes up once.
You're a grown man, by the way.
What the hell that got to do with anything? Look, put your dukes up. Let me see your dukes. Put your dukes up. Put them up. Put them up. Let me see how you hold them. Look, you ashamed. That's how I know you ain't never had no fight. You don't even know how to hold your dukes up. You got to hold your dukes up like this. You got one to block your nose, like block your mouth. Look, this one block your mouth, and this one is the... You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. Come on, man. Do it. Swing. Swing with your right hand. Try it, man. I'm trying to tell you something. Try it. I'm going to block the hell out of it with this one. I'm going to punch you in your goddamn nose, man. That's what it is, man. But, like, yeah, get comfortable because I'm real comfortable. So, how you feeling, Matt?
I'm good.
Y'all, why y'all so uncomfortable with my little wrestling suit? Like I'm sitting on y'all lap or something. They like I'm on their lap or something, man. I'm all the way over here. You can sit straight, bro. Sit straight, get comfortable. I ain't finna touch you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like sit comfortable, man. You ain't comfortable with yourself?
I got an actual question.
What? What's the question?
What made you wear that?
I told you already because it's a wrestling suit. I was like, I'm gonna teach my son and nephew how to fight today. And I felt like the only way to show y'all, you gotta come prepared. I had to have the right attire on. And wrestlers and fighters, like, you know what I'm saying?
So you rather put something tight on and come around boys?
Bruh, you missing? No.
Listen. You can teach us how to box, not wrestle.
Listen, I can teach you how to box another day. Today is the wrestling part. Most people don't even box anyways. I bet whatever fight you had, if y'all probably threw a punch or two, then y'all start wrestling, or y'all start wrestling first. I'm asking. No, I'm asking. Did you? You can tell me about your fight later on, but I'm saying when you fought, did y'all throw blows or did y'all wrestle first? Or what was the order of the contact?
We fought.
No, I'm saying, explain it. What was y'all doing?
Like we fought.
Okay, somebody threw some punches and then what? Why Mac laughing? Cause I'm asking. No, because you was wrestling. No, listen. We ain't get, listen, most people wrestle.
No, but
Most people wrestle. I'm saying, listen, most people that fight, they wrestle, right? No. People don't go, it's rare.
Story? You just want the story?
Huh?
You want the, like, you want to know how
you want to tell me your story?
You want to know how the fight went?
Tell me. I want to know because this is your first and only fight in life.
Yeah, except for Mac. Like me and Mac were.
Nah, man, y'all niggas, y'all be fighting each other. Be okay, but I'm saying,
box, but then
I'm saying like a real fight, like not your cousin.
Yeah.
Like not your cousin.
Yeah.
So okay, but you want to talk about your fight?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I want to know. I want to hear about it.
So
Cause I got to fight about Makhai too when you done. Tell yours, Reese. Come on, tell me your fight. I want to know what happened.
So we meet up in the what's it called?
Locker room?
Yeah, we met in the locker room. Mind you, the floor was already wet, so we fought on the slippery.
Excuse
floor.
number one. So you knew the floor was slipping, y'all still fought. Why y'all ain't like, let's go somewhere dry?
I ain't gonna at that moment. I wanted that. I needed that.
See, if you had this outfit on, you wouldn't have slipped. I'm telling you, you had the right attire on, you wouldn't have slipped. But finish telling your story. Come on, tell your story.
Oh man, damn. Bro, you Charlie, bro.
Come on, man. What, my breath stink?
No.
Oh, I'm like, boy, you hold your nose.
He keep farting.
No, that
Bro,
was
why
real.
y'all sitting at the table? I better not smell nothing, man. I better not smell
I ain't even
nothing.
smell nothing until you
I wonder
said
why.
something.
Dog, hey, man. Tell me about your fight, man.
He trying to go around and excuse because like he trying to go around.
Bro, okay.
So y'all was in the locker room, and y'all was in a.
So we was in the locker room, and then the floor was slippery, but I still needed that. So
Needed what?
I needed my ones with him,
Okay.
like my one-on-one. So we fighting. Boom! I got my first good hit in. He tried to pick me up. I get off him. He get off me. Push him off me. He got one good hit in. So we blow at each other. Then we both try to pick each other up. Boom! We slammed each other. Mind you, he
What, bro?
it's not funny, bro. You laughing at my injury,
Come on.
bro?
They finished explaining it.
All right, don't worry about it. So, boom, we slammed each other. We both slipped mid-air. He saved his fall. I fell, hit my head, and blood started gushing down.
Damn. I remember that too.
Bro.
I remember that. I'm like, so you went and got your ones. So did you get your ones?
Yeah, I got my ones.
I'm saying because you. So who? Okay, so technically, who would they say won that? Because y'all, nobody really won. In reality, nobody won.
Yeah, well,
but if everybody walk in there after that slip, it looked like you lost.
Yeah, but
So-
nobody. But I mean, everybody was in the locker room, so everybody knew I didn't lose. Like it was like a.
No, it sounded like a draw.
Yeah,
It sounded
it
like
was
a.
a
That's what I'm
draw.
saying. It
It
sounded
was
like a
a
draw.
draw. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm saying the way kids is not today. If I already ran in that locker room and I seen somebody on the floor bleeding, I'm like, oh, Reese got beat up. That's the first thing I'm running out to tell the school.
That's how we had witnesses there. Like we had.
Oh, so you was good. Okay.
That was good. So like, but when we got to the hospital, we was still arguing over IG and stuff. And
See?
we squashed the beef.
Okay, so that's good. See, I like that, man. Big grown man type of stuff. You know, you ain't grown yet. Like y'all squash the beef, but that's outfit again. You said y'all start wrestling. Listen, the fight went wrong when y'all start wrestling, which means if I show you how to wrestle, that wouldn't happen. As soon as he'd have grabbed me, come on. Come on, so I can show you how to diffuse. Come on. That's why you gonna keep. All right. You gonna keep getting your ass whooped because you don't want to listen. But I'm trying to sit here and show you how to, like, if a dude would grab your legs, I was gonna show you what you could have did. Like, you gotta plant your back legs.
Okay,
and grab.
can we talk about his fight though?
Oh, y'all want something? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, y'all.
I was in
Tell y'all.
sixth grade, by the way.
Okay,
I was in
so-
sixth grade.
Let's talk about your fight.
I don't know. He said he was in 6th grade. I think he was in 8th grade. I don't know.
I was sixth grade when that.
Okay,
happened.
6th grade, right? So let me tell y'all a funny story about my son. He had his first fight in the 6th grade, right? So he's a good kid. He never get in trouble. He was like, you was super corny at that age. You was real like corny and just like, you know what I'm saying? Scared of everything. You still scared of everything. But I'm saying, like, so I never seen it coming. But so we sitting at home, me and his mom. I get a phone call, and it's from his school, St. Marcus. And they was like, yeah, we calling you. Can we speak to the parents of Makhai Jewel? We calling you. Makhai had a fight. So I'm like, what? Makhai had a fight? Like, that don't even sound like my son. You know, when you think you know your son, you like, ain't no way he had a fight. Like, this wasn't him. I'm like, okay, what happened? They said, do you want the good news first or the bad news? I said, you can give me the bad news first and then the good news. They said, Well, the bad news is that him and the other boys suspended for 3 days. They was like, but the good news is none of Makhai's punches landed. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell was he swinging at? So that's why it all made sense. Like, I know my son at that age, he can't fight. He's so corny. So I'm like, when she said the good news, I'm thinking like they was like, oh, okay, we just decided not to suspend. They said none of his punches landed. So with that being said, I don't know if we talked about it back then. I want you to explain to me. I want you to explain to me what happened, how you get in the fight. Because that anybody that know you at that age, for sure, we knew, like, no, dude must have been picking with Makhai, or Makhai ain't finna fight nobody. So what happened? And why didn't none of your punches connect?
What happened was we was outside playing around and stuff. We was at recess at the time. And then, it's in December. I think it was, all I know it was winter time at the time, too. So we outside, and it's cold and stuff. So then the teacher was telling everybody, like, line it up and stuff. So we all run to our lines and stuff. And something that happened before that, it was me and my friends, the dude that I got into it with or whatever, something happened between us. We was already irritated by him or something like that. No, that's what it was. No, we was trolling him. We was doing something. We was like messing with him, not like actually messing with him, but I guess he thought we was serious or something. But it was like we was just playing.
He picked the weakest leak out the whole line. You know how you look through the group and you be like, yeah, I'm finna fight dog.
So then, it's cold outside and stuff, so we get in line, we all in line and stuff. I'm walking to my line with my class and stuff. I turn my head. I don't know. I just see somebody run full speed. They slapped my face and they just kept running.
So somebody slapped you and ran? Dog did a slap by. He ran past it and he kept going.
Yeah, and it's cold too. So it's cold too. So when I got slapped,
Dog did a slap by.
My face was already cold. So when he hit it, it hurt it bad. Cause he like they say it really didn't look that bad when they looked on the camera, but it felt like it hurt it because it was cold outside. So and it was like, at that moment, like someone's anger just built up in me at that moment. So my first instinct was to just chase him. Then as I'm chasing him, I'm nowhere near him. I'm just swinging. But
wait, time out. So he did a slap by. So he won. No. He won because you ain't getting no licks. He slapped you and he ran. But how was you swinging if you wasn't by him? You supposed to wait. You supposed to say your swings till you get close to the person.
I was young at the time. I ain't know.
So you 6 years old. So he was doing the Tryoff Boys in the Hood. He just swinging. That what you was doing? You was just swinging?
I was chasing him, but every time I kept thinking I was getting closer, I'll swing or something. But then at one point, we got by the students and stuff. He tried to go behind this girl, and I tried to swing, and then he like went behind her, and then she moved her head too. So then that just fully missed. And then when I did that, the teacher see me. He was like, "Makhai, so and so, go to the office now."
How was your punches at that age though? Like in your mind, like you think you was throwing like some real blows, like pack up. No. You was throwing like, how was you punching? How was you swinging?
I mean, I was running trying to punch. So
you was running doing this.
I probably maybe.
I bet you was. I know you was running. He's running like you was fine. No, he's moaning. I know you was, dog. So let me tell you about a story with me. Like when I was at elementary school, dog, I had a fight in elementary school. It was funny, and I don't know I won. They said I won. Like I don't know. Listen. It was this fat chunky dude, right? I forgot his name, dog, but he was like a little bully dude that everybody was scared of. I was scared of him, right? But it was this girl that was like the baddest girl in school, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting on the playground. We outside for it's wintertime. That's crazy. He was in the wintertime outside, but it wasn't like no snow. It was cold, and I was picking with him. I used to be like calling them like fat boys and all that stuff and run. I was the top of the line, just straight picker. I'm picking. He can't catch me. That's how I felt. This dude can't catch me. He'll never catch me, right? And so he caught me slipping. So I'm on the playground and I'm talking to like the finest girl in the school, dog. Like I'm like, and I ain't just gassing it. Someone said her name, but it don't matter now. But I'm talking to her. Somebody did this. Dog, I turned around. As soon as I turned around, Fat Dog said, "Fire the hell out!" Look, he punched me so hard, and because the girl was there, my instincts, I just put my head down and threw 97 haymakers, dog. And I was just like this. I'm gonna tell you why they said I won. I'm just swinging like this. I think Mr. Foley broke it up. I wonder if you remember your teacher you got now. Dude, I was just throwing haze like this with his head down. I had a hood on. This is swinging. I'm just swinging. I'm like, and I'm feeling me hit, but I don't know what I'm hitting because I never ever looked up once I start swinging. I just ducked my head and start swinging, right? They break us up. They had a timeout wall outside. They put me on one wall, had him on the other wall. And I was sitting over there, and I'm just still mad. My adrenaline going, and he was over there crying. So I felt like I won. He never messed with me no more after that, though. And everybody said I won, but in my head, I'm like, I don't think I won. Because I don't even know what I was hitting. And he was chunky, so if I was giving him body shots, he ain't feel none of that. He ain't feel none of my body shots in elementary school. Body shots, bro. Everybody, everything in the dang on pause. You can't say body shots, bro. Body shots. Like, that's a body shot. How is that a pause?
I don't know. It just sound weird.
Yo, man, you can't say nothing from these new kids today, bro.
It sound weird.
They be playing basketball they be playing basketball. Man, y'all done changed it up. Like, when I was young, I used to, if somebody was guarding, and you could be like, he got good D. He got good D. He playing good D, right? You can't say that now, right? You can't even say that, bro. You can't say nothing. He got good D. They like, whoa. Like, bro, we talking about, and we on the court, so you know we talking about basketball.
Just say lock. Like,
they didn't came up with all this new stuff to say, so you can't just talk regular. We used to say all of that type of stuff when we was young, bro. You can't say nothing no more. Y'all tripping, bro. Anyways, bro, as y'all know, look, I'm finna jump into something kind of deep real, because I want to get your input on something, right? Mm-hmm. So, as everybody know, like, we be doing this podcast also to just, to uplift soon-to-be fathers or uplift kids who didn't have a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, rather their father passed away or their father just ain't there, or he is there, but he's not there. You get what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. So we want to uplift them to just continue to just keep grinding, because, I mean, ain't nothing they can do with you can't force a man to want to be a father. You know what I'm saying? It's a messed up situation, because I look at them like being lousy men for doing that. You should never want to not be with your kids, but you already know how me and Makhai is. I'm like a father figure. I am your father figure, you know what I mean? Besides your stepdad, R.I.P. to Yuli. He passed away. That was last year?
Yeah.
His stepdad passed away last year, man. So R.I.P. Yuli, man. Which is the father of, the real father of your youngest brother and sister, Malaya, Michael. But, yeah, he did a lot for y'all, man. He was there. He did a lot, And, but as far as like, growing up without like your biological father being there, you know what I mean? Like, how did that feel like for when you could remember, like, growing up, especially seeing, because it don't matter how much I can be there for you, in the back of your head, I know it's still like, that's my uncle, that ain't my dad. So when you see how I am with Makhai and stuff, you feel what I'm saying? Even though I'm there for y'all, but this is my son, so it might seem, you get what I mean? So just explain, like, how was that for you, like, kind of growing up without your biological father being there, and seeing, like, my relationship with Makhai, and maybe at some point wishing, like, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? So, just explain it.
So, I mean, I got used to it. It was just like, I guess I was one of those kids I had to learn quicker than others.
That's crazy that you said that. So no, come on, keep talking. Don't. Like, for real. Like, this is a serious moment right here, though, because I just want people to know, because some people need to hear this. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like, excuse me. It's like you have to learn quicker, and like everybody else, like, I have to learn more. It's like, I don't know how to really explain it. It's easy when you.
No, you had to grow up. I know what you're saying. You had to grow up quicker
by yourself, because you can just let all of it out. But I mean, like, at that point, when I got to a certain age, it's just like, or well, like, at the end of the day, I was gonna have to get it on my own. I just had to start early.
So did it ever? You ever had any moments where it was like, I'm just saying, like, at a point where just on your own time, like, even if you never invented it, like, was it affecting you, like, mentally, like, damn, my dad ain't here, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I wish I had because. Yeah. Ain't nothing like that father and son bond. Like I said, I'm your uncle. I can be there. You can love me to death, and I can do that. But it's like, it's a different feeling when it's your pops. You know what I mean? When you could be like, I wish this was my pops. So have you ever had the moments where you was just feeling down, and at a certain age or something, or you just kind of always been like nonchalant about it, or what? Like,
yeah, like it's like at a certain point in time, I just start caring. When those times, I still do have those feelings, but I still gotta suck it up and just be like, oh well, like I'm used to it, but like sometimes I do get in that mindset. But I mean, like, it is what it is. Like,
So like what so you growing up without your like I said, your biological father, you got like, is there any advice? Like if you was talking to another kid right now and they said, man, I ain't really had my dad either. I had my stepdad or whatever, but I wish I had my dad. And they was like, how did you handle it or something? Like what kind of advice would you give them to like continue to just keep going and stay motivated in life and not just dwell on the past? You know what I mean?
it's something I really would say is just like, it's okay from time to time to stop and just think about it and like cry over it, but at the same time, don't sit there for long because you still gotta handle your business. Like at the end of the day, you was gonna do it alone anyway. That was just extra help. He was just an extra push to you. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. Just go get grind. Find something you're gonna do. Grind. Take your mind off of it, and just don't become him.
No, facts. See, and I like that. You just said a key thing, like don't become him, and that's like saying just. It's like when you go through stuff like that, it's like without having a father, like if you want your actual father, because you can still learn from other people, like me, your stepfather, and stuff like that. But it's like you learn. So it's either you could take from him and just be like, I'm gonna get a kid and just be like, I don't. Because my mind was always, if I had been crazy enough to have a kid by just a random girl that I didn't want to have a kid by, you know, a lot of guys, they don't like that. They get mad. She keep the baby. They take it out on the kid basically because they don't want to be there because they don't like her. But I always said that even when I was younger. I said if I was to just make a mistake and have a baby by a girl, I don't care for it at all. And I made that mistake. I cannot see me walking around this earth knowing I have a kid and not taking care of it just because I don't like the mama. Like regardless, I want my kid. You feel what I'm saying? And that's something I always just try to be there for y'all. And I know I get on y'all nerves. That's why y'all like Uncle Michael better because he understand. Y'all feel like he understand y'all more, and I know that because for one, he's younger than me, and then he got more leeway. Like I mean, he just started coming around a few years ago, so it's like I've been seeing y'all since y'all came out your mama's stomachs. So I know all y'all lies, all the BS y'all do, all that type of stuff. So like y'all can't run that on me. That's why y'all be like Uncle Michael. I'm like, nah, I know the BS when y'all doing it. You can't get me with it, dog. Like I already be knowing how y'all be, dog. Oh, you know what I want to ask y'all? We be all over. I want to ask, cause y'all older now. Y'all 17, 18, right? I don't want no detail or nothing, but cause I don't know. Y'all virgins? Is y'all virgins? Is y'all? Oh, listen. I don't want no. It's a yes or no. No. All right. So, y'all mamas go see this one. They gotta know it back of it. So let me ask you this, because I got plenty questions, boy. First of all, how old was you when you broke your virginity?
I was a junior in high school, so this is recent.
So you was a junior.
Yeah.
You was a junior.
I was it my sophomore?
I think it was
My freshman. No, my freshman.
or sophomore.
Your freshman.
Yeah, sophomore.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you this. So your freshman year, your junior year, y'all late, boy. I got my first piece in the 8th grade. Listen. But this is the crazy part. Before we get into y'all, look, the crazy part. I lost my virginity when I was in 8th grade. I remember that like yesterday. And I want to know y'all story. I remember I went to Fritchie Middle School. I was on the school bus because before that, boy, I used to watch. I don't know what y'all used to watch, but I used to be so damn horny, man. I was watching. Y'all don't even know what that show is, Love and Marriage. Ain't that the show? Q, Love and Marriage with Al Bundy and them. Remember Al Bundy? I think it was called Love and Marriage.
You're done.
It was called, I think it was Love and Marriage. That show, it had Al Bundy and all them on there. The Al Bundy and them. So it was a white girl named Kelly Bundy, and she was so fine to me, dog. I used to watch a TV show when I originally first started handling myself. I was watching. That's how I knew it was something wrong with me. I was watching a TV show. I wasn't even watching real stuff yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too explicit, but like real stuff. Yeah, I was watching TV shows, and I was watching Kelly Bundy. And I used to be I'd be tearing that boy up, boy. Like, I think it don't matter, man. Y'all do. So listen. I'm telling y'all, listen. So that was that. So I always wanted the real thing. So I was leaving. Married with Children. What I said, Love and Marriage. Oh, that was in a song. It was called Love and Marriage. Yeah, Married with Children. That's what it was called. So, look, I was on the bus with my homie. Like, we was coming home on the school bus, and I remember his name, dog. His name was Kevin Moore, man. And he was talking like he just be getting it all the time. He was like, man, I'm finna go home. I'm finna get me some. But he's saying the P word and, using that. He talking reckless. I'm sitting on the bus. I remember I was like, man, dog. I wish that was me, man. Because I'm like, dog, I'm tired of. I was on demon time, boy, more than one time a day. Look, so look, dog was talking heavy about it, like how he's finna go get some. And I'm like, man, I want some. So mind you, in our neighborhood, it was this girl. I ain't gonna say her name, but I used to always hear about how the whole hood was messing with her, right? The whole hood was messing with her, and I used to be like, oh, I want to ask her, but I was scared to ask her, right? I was scared to ask her, so I never asked her. But that day, dude did all that talking. I got off my bus. I was walking home from my bus stop, and she was sitting on the stairs, and I looked, and my heart was beating because I'm like, I should ask her, but I don't know, right? I went home, took my book bag off. I went back down there and walked to her, and I was just heart beating. I just asked her because they said she was just giving fellatio. You know what that means, right? Like they said she was doing that to everybody. I didn't know she was doing other stuff, so I asked her for that, and she said the only way she'd give me fellatio is if we had sex too. So I'm like, dang, I'm getting a double whammy for at the first time? Right, listen, man. The first time, this is a true story. She said the only way that, boom. So we went to her basement, right? And she gave me fellatio, right? I'm like, I'm there, I'm ready, boy. But we keep hearing people. So we get scared, so we stop. And that was just that. So it was like 2 houses down, it was an abandoned house. And they had a green wooden door. They had a green stuff knocked on it. It was kind of peeled off. Dog, I'm 8th grade. I snatched that mug. I'm like, we getting in this abandoned house. I snatched it off so we could squeeze in there. We squeezed in there. I had a Mighty Ducks coat. I took the coat. We went in the house junky, dirty as hell. I laid my coat on the floor. She started giving me some more fellatio. Then we started doing our thing, right? And mind you, I know nothing. I ain't got nothing. No protection. I ain't care. I wasn't passing this up. I was taking that chance. I felt like I handled myself a lot. I know when that pump feeling come, I know it's time to go. So I did it. And as soon as I was done, I went right back. Like I ain't even leave. I just went right back in. That's what I'm saying. When you first start, boy, and I felt like that was like, I don't want to get too crazy, but it was like that was like the most warmest stuff I ever had in my life. But the crazy thing about that, I don't know if I did good or bad because she a stud now. So I don't know if it was because of me or what, but today, if y'all see her, she look like Makhai. She a full-blown stud. So I don't know if I turned her that way. Was I that bad? But she is no longer, she's us. So I don't know if it was me or what, but I seen her and I was like, what's up, bro? Like, dog. So if I say it right now, I'm like, this is my first. Y'all be like, y'all think I'm trolling. Like, dog, she a short man.
That happened to me before.
You smash somebody to a stud?
No, Mike was young with a female, and we used to talk. And then we went to we used to talk, and then we broke up within a couple of years. I don't know, months, years, whatever. I see her at a party. She tapped me. She was like, hey, Reese. I said, hey, but I was confused. She didn't look how she used to look. She was like, you don't remember me? I was like, no. Mike was like this, so. She was just like, she was like she said.
It was you.
Yeah. It was,
I think it's starting to run in our family, man. That must be our family thing. You didn't knock something into a stud, too?
I ain't knocked none, but like 3 girls I done talked to turned to studs.
So it's us, man. What is we doing wrong that we turning these girls into studs, man? Your talking did it. So dang, I just messed up. I messed it up. Then you joked. Yeah, that ain't good. We gotta figure that out, dog. We gotta figure that out, man. Cause you said you messed with yours.
Oh, me?
How was your first time?
Mine.
No, I mean, yeah, no.
My first, when I was
Don't go deep, but I don't know all that. Cause your papa gotta watch it. But I'm saying you can just keep it quick and simple, like. Cause I'm pretty sure that's what it was, quick and simple. So, just like yeah.
Well, actually, she didn't think I was a virgin.
So what you was in there? What the hell you been doing to you?
I promise you, she's not like we was done. She not.
Reese, dog. Let me find out you.
She ain't not.
You practice on teddy bears.
Bro, she didn't think I was like. I don't know. She was like, you sure you're virgin? I'm like, yeah, why? Then she was hiding under the bed.
What?
It was just the way she was just positioned. She was just.
She was hiding under the bed.
No, the way she was just positioned.
Are you talking about why you was having fun?
Yeah, then
What?
Then
No, what the hell?
Then like
What the helly? What the helly on?
it was just.
What the helly stud?
I don't know.
What the, Mac, what's
She
yours?
wasn't stud, though. Like, yeah, you cook. You done.
my first
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, like Reese knows. See, I want to know. Look, that's why it's good we got this show because I get to find out. Like I know a lot, but what's your? Don't go too crazy.
Nah, I
Like,
ain't so crazy.
but like, no, I'm saying like your first time was like it was that bad.
No, it wasn't bad for me.
No, not for him.
It was a cut. Okay,
Dog.
I'm gonna dumb it down a little bit. All right, so basically, my first time was when I was in a relationship.
Don't say no names or no.
I'm not saying no names.
No, let them talk. Let them talk. Don't give out no names, none of that.
I ain't
Just
saying no names.
like,
I just was in a relationship. They already know this already, so that's why I don't care about saying. But I was in a relationship, and the person I did it with was not the person that I was talking to at the moment.
oh dang! So your first time, you cheated your first time.
Oh.
So you had a girlfriend. She was taking too long.
It wasn't even that. It just happened. The
Cheating
girl-
ass Makhai, man.
No, wait, no,
Cheating
no.
ass Makhai,
No,
man.
It wasn't my fault.
Cheating ass Makhai. I should have never started doing the videos back then.
No,
Oh, man.
It was an accident.
How you accidentally cheat?
That's exactly,
No.
Bro,
that's exactly what I said.
you cannot,
How do you-
Makhai,
No,
listen.
look.
So we're gonna let you explain. I'm gonna let you. I want to hear this crazy ass. Talking about I accidentally cheated.
Like, I said the same.
you
thing.
slipped and like what happened? You slipped and it was just in the like she was just laying there with her.
I ain't gonna say.
And you said,
Like,
"Oh
what-
damn!" And I ain't mean to fall inside of you.
No, I ain't gonna go into full detail, but basically, I was being nice, and I can't say all that other stuff, but I was being generous when we was just chilling. That was never my intentions on the girl or nothing. I was just chilling, making sure she was good, and then I don't know. I guess she just wanted to talk. I don't know. I didn't want her. That was only my second interaction with that girl.
Bro, but
So I mean that's cool. Okay, but you still didn't accidentally like y'all had to talk or something, and it was like you know what? No, you did it. You can't say you didn't want to. You didn't.
Okay, but this is what. No, you don't say nothing.
No. Let me tell this whole story. No,
I was okay. We was chilling, whatever. That was never my intention on the girl.
I feel you. Y'all was chilling. I mean, everybody been in a situation where you chilling. This wasn't my intention. It just went that way.
Yes.
But if you didn't want to do it, I'd be like, nah, I ain't on that with you and walk off.
See, okay, so that is true. But this is why I did what I did. First of all, originally, because before, I started, before that time, I was getting,
Yeah, okay, fellatio.
Yeah,
You know how to say the word.
fellatio. So I was already getting that. So I'm like, in my head, I was thinking, I'm like, because I done got so many times already, I'm like, if I just get that, man, that take would be cheating, sort of.
Boy.
So I was cool
Oh, my
with that.
God.
I was cool with getting that, so that's why I did. But then most of the girls I got it from, they never asked for no return. She asked for something in return. She
Yeah,
said,
so you punched her, so she punched you, knocked you out, and then sat on top of you. That's the only way it was an accident. Like, what you mean? You
Okay,
still
she
had
did
to
that.
get excited.
Okay, no, it was even that. I mean, I was already excited because of the,
Yeah, so-
but it was even that because when she said, I didn't think she was gonna say that. Most time when I used to get that, like the fellatio stuff, I wasn't a day when he asked for that. I wasn't never on that type of time at first. Before I would just get that and just keep it pushing.
Oh yeah, you
But
different, boy. Ain't no way I'm getting fellatio. Then that's it.
But she was like, no, she was like, I need something. She basically
Yeah,
needs
she
something in
needs some
return.
extra stuff,
So I
yeah.
was like, what you mean? And I knew what she meant, but I was trying to beat around the bush and stuff, but she wasn't going
You
for
ate
that.
it?
No.
Oh
No,
man,
not
I was
that.
like, oh man,
Oh,
don't
no.
go out like that, man. Because when you get grown, when a girl asks, that's what they mean. They be like, I want something in return. But we ain't getting that much to y'all. You gotta be 18 first, Reese.
Oh yeah, no. I already knew what she meant by that. I was like, what you mean? I knew what she meant. I was trying to beat around the bush. She said, I gave you something. She said, I need something back in return. And then next you know, I'm like, all right. And then she was already ready.
Yeah, you
Like, she was ready. And then once in mine, I was already in the moment, and she knew that. So it was like, and I didn't want to say no. I feel like if I said no, she was gonna be like, you
could
funny. She
nah,
funny.
man. Hey, so you let her. So nah. You was weak. That's what it was. You was weak in the knees, man. You couldn't resist it. I could have walked away.
I could have walked away.
No, I mean now as a grown man I can, but back then I wasn't walking away.
I could have walked
So
away.
now listen to this, man. She must have been real bad.
She had a nice little petite body.
Look at dog. She had a nice little petite body. So look, have y'all ever crashed out over a girl? Like crash out, like got like I'm saying, like it could be it's different type of crash outs. You got, I ain't saying when to fault nobody. I mean, unless you did that, but I'm saying like to where you reacted to where you look back at it now, you like, I can't believe I did that or said that.
I say, yeah, I ain't gonna say I never like try to fight nobody over. Well, I kept telling myself I wanted to, but my friends was the one who told me not to do it.
But you was gonna try to fight a dude
Yes.
over a girl.
It was really over her. It was really just the stuff he was saying. But
But it's still, but that's cool. But it was still over the girl though.
Sort of, yeah.
So it started with the girl, and then people said stuff, and now you like, oh, okay, no, I'm trying to get down. Like, nah.
Because I ended up contacting dude myself. I even went through his, who was it? I went through his girlfriend.
Nah,
And that's how I
see,
got to
man.
him.
See, y'all got to be more player now. You can't be contacting no dude over no girl, man.
No, I didn't tell her that it was about my girl. I mean,
But it's still
I'm admitting
started.
it now. Like at the moment,
Yeah.
it was because of girl. But I wasn't admitting that to him. I was just to him. I
No,
was
but still,
mad.
but he still know. Like, if I'm that guy, and I was talking to the girl or whatever, and you found out, right? And then you start hitting my phone. At the end of the day, back in my head, I'm already knowing why you hitting my line. Like, it's all over this girl. At the end of the day. And now he pressing buttons. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that to keep making him mad, piss him off. But at the end of the day, it was all over this girl. Because if that girl was never involved, you and him wouldn't even be having no words.
No, but when I contacted him, everything that I was told from her and everybody else that actually knew about the situation, he like switched it all the way.
So, but listen, but that's why you never contact. Like, you can't let nobody say that. Like,
I learned
if a girl, because the girl can play both sides. Is what I'm saying. If you are a dude and she's trying to slip around and mess around, and she talking to this dude, she gonna tell him one thing, she gonna tell you another thing. So now y'all both, if y'all react, y'all both look crazy. She's sitting over there laughing, still talking to other dudes, or talking to both of y'all if y'all keep talking to her afterward. That's why you gotta. But I had to go through the same thing. Like when I was younger, like it's a part of growing up, becoming a man. Like you go through stuff and you look back, like I can't believe I let this dude have me this tender over this girl, or even certain situations where a girl make you real tender. Like you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's like ain't nothing wrong with it, because that's how you learn. You got to go through it in order to learn, like the do's and the don'ts of how to react to certain situations. Because like I tell y'all what's your crash out moment? But like, yeah, you don't contact no dude. Like I just feel like if a girl, it's always like if a girl get the tweaking or she acting and y'all don't trust her, bro, like have a conversation with her. But like I said, I didn't know that at y'all age, but that's why I'm able to tell y'all that. Have a conversation with her. See if y'all feel like deep down, like y'all don't believe it and it's a gut feeling, like I just know she lying or something, right? Mm-hmm. Just leave that stuff alone, bro. So y'all get so many women out here, bro, and half of the girls y'all talk to now, bro, y'all not even gonna know who they is when y'all get older. Or if y'all do, y'all not gonna be even thinking about them. So right now, it don't even really matter. Like just fun time. You know what I mean? But I mean, unless you find something real, because it is people that meet people this young and they be together for a while. But that's like, it's not rare, but it's like how many people we know that I know like 2 people that probably been with a person from high school. Feel what I'm saying? But like, I don't contact the dude. Just take it for what it is and move on, dog. Because now you look like a simp, dog, walking around like, yeah, dog, calling my phone, talking about the chick, bro, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no.
I only had 2, yeah. The one you talked to me about it, then part of the reason I got the score.
So tell me, because we can talk about the one that you told me about.
It was the one where...
Do you want to talk about that one or you want to talk about the other one? You pick which one you want to talk, because you ain't got to talk about, you choose.
I'll talk about the reason I got the score.
I bet. So because I just knew it was had something to do with a girl.
So it was this one female I've been dealing with. So there's one female I've been dealing with since my freshman year. I ain't gonna say her name. You know who she is.
All right, it's no names. We ain't name dropping.
Since freshman year, and mind you, during that time, like I was tender. Like I don't know, I really liked it. I still wanted to get back on that. Mm-hmm. And I called her one day when she was like, nah. I asked her something. She was like, nah, I know what you did. It's not third. I was like, what did I do? And she was like, somebody did not third. So I'm asking like, who's saying something behind my back? Like I was just wanting to know like.
So she was telling you somebody was saying stuff.
Yeah, like she told me, she was like, but
And that's how girls go. That's what they do, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. I mean, finish your story, but I mean, they do that. She coming to tell you somebody saying something. Most people want to know, especially y'all at school. It's like, who telling you this? Like, who hating? Like, who's saying this? So you want to know. And then if you adamant about it, you're going to just be persistent and keep asking who, until she give in. Then in reality, you should supposed to be like, man, I'll like forget what they talking about. Like, that's already pillow talking and hating. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't ever speak on another man. You just be like, leave it where it's at. Like, whatever, bro. Like, I don't care what dog talking about. Well, I can care less what the person say about me. Like, I don't care. But she said, so you asked her?
Yeah, I asked her. I was like, in my head, I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, I wanted to know, like, what she was doing, talking about. So, I think it was in one of my classes, another female said the same thing. So I'm like, who? Somebody finally told me I was. And I guess he was family. But I ain't gonna lie, I really thought he was just like somebody that was just saying that. Like, I don't know, I just didn't believe he was blood to us. So, like, somebody finally told me, I asked him about it.
So, you know. Thought your cousin.
Bro, because I mean, I didn't
a distant
know,
cousin.
I didn't know. Like, I'm just thinking he was just somebody I was just saying our cousin because he was just like, just saying he was our cousin.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I just let it slide. But I mean, I didn't know he was actually our cousin. So, but when I asked him about it, he said he thought I was hitting his female.
So he thought you was hitting his female. So he started pillow talking to a girl you was talking to.
No,
what?
He wasn't.
These other girls are just. So these other girls are just being messy, talking to. So them girls are being messy. He was talking, and they heard it, and they came and told you.
Basically, like.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm saying. Like some girls at your school heard him talking about you or something.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. Nobody would tell me except for one female, and then I finally found out.
That's what I'm saying. So see that ain't. Man.
And I asked him about it, and he was like, basically, he just thought I was trying to get at this girl. And then one thing led to another.
But was you? Keep it real. It's all now. Unless you or you ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it if it's still because the way you just said, that's my answer. That's my answer. I know what that means.
No, I'm not still talking to the girl.
No, I ain't say still, but was you trying to at the time? So granted, he had a fair reason if you was trying to talk. Like, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was mad. He talking. So whatever he was saying, blah, 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 blah. Now they being messy coming to tell you. So this the thing, too, though. If you knew you was doing that, it don't matter what he said. Unless he came to you and tried to, like, buck up on you. Like, hey, man, you trying to talk to my girl, what's up? Woo, woo. Like, now even if you was wrong, you got to defend yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting fighting them, but it's like, you could just diffuse it if you could, but if like somebody put their hands on you, you're supposed to protect yourself or something, right? But the fact you went to him, that's where you was wrong at, because he talking. I don't care if somebody talking. So me and Q, the producer, right? If you and Makhai came and said, yeah, I've been hearing Q talking about you, woo, right? And then, but I mean, you know, y'all don't tell me somebody talking about you. Makhai say somebody talking about you. Then you say the same thing, somebody talking about you, and I'm like, who is it? Then you the one who want to tell me, like, oh, it was Q, and I'm like. Q. Boom. Deep down, I already know in my head. Like, I be trying to highlight this girl. He must know. That's the first thing gonna pop in my head. If ain't nothing else gonna go on, if I ain't did nothing else to him, first thing pop in my head is like, he must know I talked to his girl or something, because he ain't got no other reason to not like me. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't even want to go talk to him because like, I'm going to throw fuel on the fire, bro. He already mad deep down. That's why he's saying that. So you don't know what you getting yourself into when you walk up to him. Not that you saying you scared. It's just like, why would I even initiate that? And I know I'm trying to holler at this nigga girl. I'm trying to stay away from him. I'm trying to get his girl. This is what I want right here. I'm trying to get this. I'm not thinking about dude. So you let them gas you up to go talk to dude. And you was wrong. Well, I ain't gonna say if y'all was friends, you wrong. If y'all not friends, then you ain't wrong. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all friends, if y'all consider yourself friends, because at this point you don't know y'all cousins, right? So if y'all friends and it's like, what's up, woo woo? Only way that's not wrong at y'all age is if he told you, like, I don't care about her. Go on here. You can hit, I can hit, something like that. Then he got mad if you did it. Now he a simp because it's like, bro, we talked about this. You said you ain't care. But if you was on the like back door on him and he found out, but he ain't say nothing to you, he just talking behind your back. Then you go to him to ask him, like, why you talking about? Oh, you trying to talk to my girl? Like, Think about it. Do that make any sense? You was wrong. You should have just kept it low. Like, I ain't thinking about dog and stayed on your mission if that's the mission you was on and left it alone. Or just left the whole situation on like, oh, buddy must know something. Because he didn't physically come up to you himself and say none of that. So that's let you know right there he didn't want to fight for real or nothing like that. He mad. He pillow talking behind your back. You went to initiate it. Next thing you know, now y'all fighting and then you didn't bust your head because you slipped. That was a lesson from God. That was a lesson from God. Like, you shouldn't even be doing this. And you know when people can fall, hit their head, and you can die from that. Especially all the blood you was losing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. From what they said, like, so what did you learn from that situation? Did you learn anything from that? Because we know we had a talk. I was talking your ear off about it.
I would say it wasn't worth it. Like Zay said, bro. Zay literally told me.
He told that before you did it. He told me.
Zay
Like, it ain't worth it.
Zay was like,
shout out to Isaiah, man. That's one of their close friends, dog. He was telling Reese that it wasn't worth it. Don't do it. And Reese still wanted his ones for trying to.
And we fought. Next thing you know, he slipped, and I just
but everything that we do in life, it's a lesson behind it. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lesson behind it, and so you wasn't like you were wrong in that situation, but you're not a bad person for it. You know what I mean? It's just like you do stuff, and the only way you lose is if you don't learn from it. You know what I mean? Like, you slipped, hit your head, and that was that. And now y'all, you know what I'm saying? That y'all eventually made it cool and left it alone and realized that it wasn't that deep. So that was the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? So you grow from that situation. And now next time in different situations, y'all know how to react. You feel what I'm saying? I know how to act and be like, like, I ain't doing that no more. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So they hey, Reese, y'all, they be wanting to ask, they be asking a lot of questions, dog. They ask, they be wanting to know about the videos and stuff. Like, they always want to know, like, do y'all really act like that in real life? And I'll be like, they don't know it on the internet, but I'm like, hell no. Nah. So as far as, like, when we do videos, like, how does it feel now that y'all do videos? Because y'all wasn't doing videos at first. You know what I mean? And then I brought Makhai on randomly. Like, people don't even know that how my son ended up being in videos with me. I had a bigger page called Cheating Ass Myron. I was at 579,000 followers. And I lost that page and I couldn't get it back. And I was like, dang, what I'm finna do? I wasn't doing TikTok, YouTube, nothing. I just had Facebook and Instagram. Lost my Cheating Ass Myron page. I didn't really know what I was gonna do, but I knew I wasn't finna quit because I always go by this quote and say I didn't come this far just to get this far. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm in Atlanta. I will always come home because I always want to keep that bond with my nephews and my sons and stuff, like, you know. And when I lost that page, I didn't know. So I came home and I was just studying TikTok. And I'm like, man, they just do the same dances over and over to the same songs in different locations and go viral. So I came home and I was just messing around. I would start doing little TikToks with my son, dancing, irritating him. And kind of started throwing you in there at that point. But I still didn't know how to use you like that at the point. Remember that? I put you, just throw you in there here and there. And it started going viral. People was, you know, noticing that the bond between me and my son and my nephew and stuff. Then you was out of the videos for a while. So this was random. It just kind of blew up. And I didn't know. I will always tell you, I'm going to put you back in videos, but I don't know how I'm going to use you yet. And I had Makhai in all the videos. So then I threw you in the videos and y'all was playing these roles where y'all just be dumb. Y'all sick of me all the time. Either y'all sick of me and I'm messing with y'all or y'all just playing these dumb characters, man. So with that being said, you know, we didn't took the internet over by storm now to where now y'all getting recognition from people when y'all out. Like, heavy recognition for people like, oh, you outside in the yard, buses of kids ride past, like, screaming your name. So how does that feel for y'all now? Y'all can answer one at a time. Like, how does it feel for y'all now, like, seeing, like, what we doing and what we building to be, like, known for this? And is this something that y'all want to continue doing, or are y'all just doing it to support me type of thing? You know what I mean? Like, and just keep it all that real, because either way it goes, it's good regardless. So whoever want to answer first.
I mean, yeah, when I was little, I really thought I wanted to be rich, but I didn't know how I was gonna be rich.
Oh, that's funny. I said this. Well, you said you want to be known. Reese said rich.
I wanted to be rich, but I didn't know how I was gonna
that's
become
me.
rich.
Tight.
So I really thought I was just gonna be that one person that would just work all day but have everything you want. But then that's when you introduced us to
What?
Introduced us.
Yeah, you didn't say that at first. You
Yes,
said
I did.
you said I don't know what the hell you said.
Introduced. I
You didn't
said
say introduce.
I didn't say introduced.
Introduce. I don't know. We gonna when we see this podcast, we gonna see.
So when you introduced us to TikTok, you were just like, okay, cool. Mac started first, but he started before me. Where he was just doing his own thing, and then that's when his TikTok started popping out. And then I was just stuck at 1,000 for a little minute until that one viral video with the rag.
Oh yeah, I use
the
the nut rag.
That's one.
Was that a nut rag? I said my ass rag.
Yeah,
I said y'all use the ass rag on your face.
That's when I hit 10K. Then I start doing videos with my uncle, and then this is just something I just wanted to do. Like it's just
Kind of happened.
yeah, it was just and then I don't know. It just felt good to get recognized. Like knowing that you was just like you was recognized, but like I was recognized, but it's just not as it is now. Than when I was a little like I don't know. It's just better. It's like so much better.
That's good. How you feel, Matt? That's it? Or you used to say something?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
No, I say
Like, is you doing it? Like, this is something you want to continue to do,
No.
and you enjoy doing it, or are you doing it to help me? And how do you feel like being recognized?
no, I actually enjoy doing it because I know even when I was younger, like even like that time, remember when I said, was it my 8th grade year? When I had that little phase when I was like,
Yeah, you said you wanted YouTube or gamer or something.
like that. Like don't get me wrong, that was actually. I mean, I did want to do that too, and I still kind of want to do that too. I mean, well, it kind of changed a little bit now, but like especially the way social media work now and stuff, and the stuff I be doing like on my TikTok, I feel like, put it.
You do a lot of low end stuff on your TikTok. That's where they can really see you.
Yeah, I was like on my TikTok, like the stuff on your, like the stuff I do on your TikTok, like I like doing that because you know, that help you out. Then it's like, because I don't mind doing it either, because like I don't really got to do much. Like even if I didn't enjoy it, it's like even at the end of the day, it's like I'm not doing much, but it's like I don't mind doing it.
But
Like,
y'all
I
don't
think I
know.
just roll, man.
Y'all don't know how important y'all faces are to those videos. Like that's when I tell you we do videos. I'm like y'all faces is what makes the videos. If y'all didn't have those stale faces like y'all able to hold, and they always wondering like how they don't laugh, how they don't laugh. I'm like, man, these dudes be laughing, dog. Like just
Like, 'cause I know with my TikTok and stuff, like when people become my TikTok, like when they'll see a video, then viral on your page, and they'll go to my TikTok, and I'll see people in the comments like, oh, you do small, or you do dance, and stuff like that. And it's like, the people, I mean, obviously people that been knowing me for a long time.
why
they
you
know-
not saying something? Say, why you don't do that with your daddy?
Yeah, like people that have been knowing me for a while, that's like real close to me, like they know, like I'm not finna be standing there with a blank face the whole time, or just be walking around with no out smile. So, but it'd be funny because like especially when I'm like in person, so like when I just be out in public, like with my friends or whatever they, because I was when I'm around them, you know, I'd be goofing off and you know, be just chilling and stuff. They'll see me and they'll be like, "You talk like." It been a couple of times people they ain't really think it was me for real. Like they'll see me in person, they'll be like, I figured that was you, but you was talking and stuff, so I didn't know if that was really you or for now. I'm like, no, I be talking. That was like, oh, we couldn't tell. People be like, oh yeah, we couldn't tell because
You play that role. Y'all play them roles so good on them videos, man.
yeah, they generally be thinking.
But Reese, you be talking.
But no, yeah, I feel like it's good though, cause then like on my page, it's good cause like I'm getting recognized for something that I love doing, like with the low end more stuff. And then on top of that, I know lately on my page, you know, I just been doing like TikTok trend stuff, and I feel like that's good too because it's like I'm getting recognized.
So how do you? I'm saying, how does it feel like for you? Because you got a taste of it before Reese. I remember taking him. And now my Reese, you're going to be able to get to do this now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I remember taking you, like, when I go out of town and stuff, you was meeting all my celebrity friends and stuff like that. And they was laughing at your voice. And this is before you was in the videos with me and stuff like that. So to even have been around, like, those caliber of people and meet those people and for them to be able to know you. And I'm sure they'll know Reese now when they see Reese because he's been in the, you know what I mean? He just haven't had that chance yet because he's fresh with the videos. But how does it feel to be, like, known by, like, real celebrities and even just all these people that come support and just be like, hey, can I get a picture? Like, you know what I mean, y'all both getting that now, you know?
Yeah, I feel good about it because, like I said before, like when I was younger, you know, I always want to be known for something, like, because I'll just be like, just seeing like celebrities, like when I be seeing people like running up to me, like, oh, I want an autograph and stuff like that. I was always be telling myself like, I wish people would come to me like that. Like even if it's just with autograph, just like take pictures or just I just want to be recognized for something. At the time I didn't care what I want to be recognized for. I was not done something bad, but like I just want people just to notice me for something. Then so for me to be doing this like with family and stuff, and then be recognized for it, then being noticed by other celebrities, it feel good because then it's like. Because this was I wasn't expecting this. I was just expecting, well, at least with me, I would say, like I was used to your comedy stuff already. So like in my mind, I'm like, okay, at least I get the title, or at least I get to say like, oh yeah, that's my dad, stuff like that. Because a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
And even though I really don't.
I know you don't. I know y'all be chilling like that.
Because like I'm humble and stuff and all that.
And that's what I was gonna say.
It's still like when I was younger, I was just thinking like, okay. I could at least I get to go and say, oh yeah, that's my dad. He famous and stuff like that. I ain't think I was gonna get involved, and now people.
But that's how.
Type of that too. So
that's how it works, dog. Like I always say that like it works in a full circle because when I started doing my comedy and I had to make that sacrifice to move to Atlanta when you was 11, and I didn't want to. Remember, I left for that week. 2 weeks, came back, and we cried and hugged each other. You remember all that? We was doing, man. It was like boom, it's going, but. I didn't know that you was gonna ever be a part of it. I just knew I was gonna keep grinding and y'all was gonna be straight because of me. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I just felt like they're gonna be straight because of me. But God knew how much I love y'all, how bad I wanted like my family to be a part of stuff, and it just ran its course the right way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Like I didn't see this coming, like us doing this. Like you know what I mean? I thought it was 100% me. So outside of, I can't spill the beans on because somebody else, when I first started, was, behind the camera. I do that surprise in person so they can see. But it helped me like pop off my career. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that was a big part. But yeah, man. So I just want to tell y'all, dog, like, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And y'all just make sure whatever y'all do, bro, stay humble because if you, like, humble to a certain extent, like, know your value. You got to know your value. So don't be so humble to where you don't know your value or you devalue yourself to other people's standards that they want you to be. Like, know who you are, know how important you are, and just stay humble. You know what I mean? Don't get big-headed, like, oh, I got all these followers, or I'm me, and run around and utilize that and treat people bad, because then karma is real. You know what I mean? And come back around, and y'all going to be sitting there like, oh, because somebody can just start doing stuff tomorrow and pass up everything you're doing, and now you need them. And they going to be like, no, I remember you pooped on me. You know what I'm saying? So look, y'all. Before we close out, real quick, I always like to read. I always tell the people to send me something, like email me something if they had any type of like situation or to get off their heart about like their bond with their father or something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So we can see. So this lady, Shamika Davis, she emailed and she said, I love you both so much. Y'all be having me dying laughing for real. And you got bars, folks. Laugh out loud. She thinks about the fofo. I will be tuning in to y'all show, and my dad passed back in 2015, and I miss him so much. He was a great dad, and I just admire him. He wasn't always the best, of course. He was on drugs really bad when we were kids, me and my 2 sisters, but the man always found himself back to his kids, and as adults before he passed was when we really got closer, and I just wish it was longer. Anyways, keep doing your thing, and so proud of you. Chi-Town is where we are from as well, so let's go. It'd be so hard reading this stuff because whatever, but basically, real quick, y'all, she, her dad was in her life, basically. Mm-hmm. He passed away in 2015. I guess they started getting closer right before he passed, so they probably didn't get as close, but she said he was on drugs, so that's something that I could relate to because that's how my dad was. Mm-hmm. I was real close with my dad, you know what I'm saying? But he'd be there, I'd be living with my grandma and stuff, then he'd be gone with his women or whatever he doing or something. He'd come back, just, you know what I mean? Then he'd be gone with his women, but I was basically with my grandma, but my dad was there. But that's what made me so tight. Like, when I have my son, I'm finna make sure. That's why I would like him to do the little stuff. Y'all see how, like, I like to ride bikes, run, jog, catch football. I also play basketball with y'all. Like, I like to do young stuff because I was like, man, that was the memories y'all gonna remember. Y'all ain't gonna remember half the stuff I bought y'all. Y'all gonna remember, like, remember when Uncle was hopped that fence and he came out and did the Orby fight with us and, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah, to her, man, just, RIP to your pops and just keep your head up, man. And, you know what I mean? Like, we can't block nothing that God did. You feel what I'm saying? So he called him home when he was ready to call him home. I know the feeling though. Like you wish you could have just, because with my dad, I was grown when he passed, but I was wishing that because he was close with y'all though. Mm-hmm. So I was wishing that y'all would have got that chance to get probably what I didn't fully get out of him. You feel what I'm saying? Like that extra bond. So I just wanted to read that, man, and just tell her, RIP to her dad. Keep your head up, man. And I definitely relate to the father being there but not there type of situation. And those, like since he's passed and, I'm assuming she's grown, those type of situations, I was just happy that my dad was alive and he came around. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I got older that I realized, like, damn, I wish he was there. Like, high him with y'all, like doing all that little active small stuff. I didn't care about what he bought, like, now that I think about it. So, yeah, man. So, we about to wrap it up. I had my nephew, Maurice, my son, Makhai. This is episode 2, man. It's only going to get bigger and better from here, y'all. This is the beginning. We probably going to jump all around, all over the place for the first 4, 5, 6, 7 episodes so we get a little bit more structure. But we're going to always have fun and try to talk about some of the things that y'all write in our comments and stuff like that. And just have fun, and y'all going to get to know more about them, man. They 18, 17, so sometimes it's going to be some conversations like we had today about they first. And one thing I did learn is all the males in our family so far, we turned women into studs. Like, I don't know what we doing wrong. We got to fix that. We got to fix that. But with that being said, man, that's the end of episode 2, dog. Conversations with Myron and Makhai, dog. So, hey, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can make this bigger and better than we ever expected it. Right? Yep. So that's it, man. We out of here. We about to bounce like titties. What's up, everybody? I'm Myron, the world's most irritating father.
And I'm Makhai, the silent assassin.
And you are tuned in to our show, Conversations with Myron and Makhai, where you will not only see our fun, silly side like our videos,
but you'll see our more serious side as well.
And on this show, our aim is to allow you to really get to know us, shine light on all the active fathers, single mothers, and to uplift any kids who suffer from not having an active father and feel like they're abandoned.
Welcome to Conversations with Myron and Makhai.